This song, it's all. From the slow, eerie beginnings to the bombastic, explosive middle climax part and the atmospheric tribal sounding ending. It starts a little sad, while setting a standard rock rhythm, but then when the song actually starts, Phil starts a jazzy drum pattern, while Tony marks a simple rhythm that sounds like a dance or something from a scary clown movie. Very strange. This could put off some people, but it works. It gives this despair feeling while Mike's bass and Steve's guitar get increasingly more complex, making the song give a bigger sense of urgency. While this rhythm is being sustained, Peter's voice is what guides the listener in this journey to climax. When the singing stops briefly, the instruments evolve a little, making this sort of back and forth between instruments that the song uses throughout. It's interesting how the chorus "In the cage, get me out of this cage" actually doesn't change what the instruments have been doing for this particular part. When everything changes is in the solo. Now, about that solo, Tony says that he doesn't like improvising. If you have heard the Headley Grange tapes, you will know that Tony actually practiced and tried finding the best way to make this solo go all the way, made in a similar way to how the cinema show 7/8 part, where every band member repeats a pattern and marks a rhythm, while Tony plays out with his synths. When there are open spaces between notes, the band plays something different as described previously. That's why this solo is so cool. I really like hearing the sessions of this, which shows the effort put by the band, and how the three-piece band of Tony, Mike and Phil actually complemented each other musically in a perfect way. You will think that the solo ends when Tony marks those big synth notes, but no, the solo continues after that. And about those notes, those are Tony's signature weird chords. Trademark. Very important to consider that we got blessed by those at the climax of the song. Peter interrupts Tony's solo, as usual, by saying, "Outside the cage!" Meanwhile, the keyboards are giving this sense of relief. The rest of the instruments feel more desperate, and then when the solo seems to be repeating, it's the keyboard that gives this sense of urgency, while the instruments gradually become more tame. Beautiful. Then, the song goes back, more desperate than ever. Feels faster, thanks to the bass, percussion and voice. After that, the song fades out. It's hard to get that energy down from that part. They knew this, that's why the last part exists. That atmosphere down there is incredible. It doesn't get much credit, sadly, probably because the energy realized here at the end was repurposed in the cage medley to make a segue to other high-energy song parts like the second part of the cinema show or the solo in the Colony of Sleepermen. Truly a very important song in the Genesis catalog, rock and universal music history. This is what you call a timeless masterpiece. Also, for anyone that plays instruments, give this song a try. It's very fun to play. Don't feel discouraged by the difficulty. At least try the 1-minute part of the solo. Even if you manage to do less than 10 seconds or play it partially, I assure you that you will have fun. Not only a joy to listen, but a joy to play.